Shalom, shalom, akiyam. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kwadash. I would also like to give a double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, where I learned this 144% truth. I would also like to say peace and salutations to the hopeful elect scattered throughout all four corners of this earth. It's just Bayan back again through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And I just wanted to get into a few scriptures evolving around the internet, man, the unicorn. And how Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai is using this apparatus, for lack of better words, to push this gospel throughout all four corners of the earth. You know, we've been commanded to go on our highways and byways, you know, and through the foolishness of preaching, you know, bid as many as we can to the marriage. But we're also to push this word online. Okay? This is how this word is going to reach the four corners of the earth. Because whether you believe it or not, the internet was created by Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. You know, he put it on these devils' mind to create, the World Wide Web, man. You know, this is not of, evil E. You know, because as you can see, we're now living in a time, where this man, he's pushing for, a cancel culture, man. Where these devils are trying to ostracize, those that speak, on certain topics. You see, they want to get rid of the internet altogether, man. I can't remember which devil said it, but one of these demons had mentioned how they should have never have, created the internet or the World Wide Web or whatnot. You see? Giving credence to all man's goings being of the Lord, see? How can a man understand his way? You see? It's Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai's device that he's using to gather the remnant of Israel in preparation for the second Exodus. You see? So through the spirit and the power of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, through the spirit, the verse of the day, I'm going to open up with this here, Colossians 1:16, because it goes right into what I'm saying. Through the spirit. I want to say Kal Halal Yahweh. And the phone chimed in. I want to say Kal Halal Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai for that. Alright, so through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, I'm going to start in the book of Colossians, chapter 1, and verse 16, and it reads, "For by him were all things created." By who? Yahweh Shai. That are in heaven and that are in earth, visible and invisible, whether they be thrones or dominions or principalities or powers. All things were created by him and for him, including the World Wide Web, man, this internet, which is once again being used to push this word throughout all four corners of the earth. You see? Because I can speak on behalf of myself, and I'm sure many of you Akiyam and Akwathium can attest to this. The internet is actually how I came across this truth, man. You see? The internet. YouTube specifically. You see, this is the device being used for this gospel of the kingdom. See? To be preached throughout all four corners of the earth. Obviously, us going on the highways and byways as well. Right, let's get this in Matthew. The point I'm making is this is why we have to push this word. See? We have to push. We have to utilize, this internet, to do the heavy lifting, man. The internet's doing the heavy lifting. You see? A lot more people are actually coming across this word on the internet versus us being out on the highways and byways. You see? But we've been commanded to go out on the highways and byways. See? And openly, testify our Savior openly, man. You see? And to show our faith. You see? But it's the internet that's doing the heavy lifting. You see? Let's get this at Matthew 24:14. It reads, in this gospel, what gospel? The gospel that stemmed out of One West originally, starting with Abba Bivens, man. You see? This gospel starting with Abba Bivens, who was Elijah. You see, whether you can believe it or not. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world. See? How is that going to be accomplished? Through the internet. For witness unto all nations. See? And then shall the end come. So you see the chronological order. Okay? The gospel of the kingdom being preached. Right? And the nations witnessing this word being preached. Right? 2/3 of our people, right? In all these heathen nations, right? And then the end coming, man. You see that? So this is what we're leading up to, the end of Esau. You see, but the importance of this word going out, it's critical. And those of us that have been, given the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and the ability to preach, the spirit to, push the word, of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, we had to do so, to our several ability. We're living in a time where there's, more than enough information to go into. The prophecies are jumping off of the pages, man. And this is another reason why it's critical to stay amongst the body. Stay in the loop. So you can hear, what the voice of the churches is saying, man. We got to stay, in the loop. It's critical to utilize this device, this internet that Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai has given us. Because this is how, this word is being declared, for the most part. Yeah, we can further prove that if we go to the book of Psalms, the 19th chapter, starting at verse 1, and it reads, to the chief musician, a psalm of David. The heavens declare the glory of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, and the firmament, showeth his handiwork. Right? What's in the firmament? These satellites, man. You see? Which send the signal to whatever device you may own. Your tablet, your phone, your laptop. You see? Where you're able to watch anything from anywhere. You see? You can be in Texas and you can watch a live in China or Australia or Alaska or Iceland. You see? Because the satellites are in the firmament. Matter of fact, that's why when you go to 2nd Esdras, the 6th chapter, it also goes into this. It specifies that the books, what's it say? The book shall be open under the firmament, roughly paraphrasing. Khan, I'm going to have to start up though. Let me build up to it. Let me start at verse 17. The book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 6 and verse 17. The point is in verse 20. And it reads, and it happened that when I had heard it, I stood up on my feet and hearkened. And behold, there was a voice that spake and the sound of it was like the sound of many waters. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Right? And it said, behold, the days come that I will begin to draw nigh and to visit them that dwell upon the earth. You see? Let's continue on. We're living in that time. We're living in that time. Not to switch gears, because when you jump, let me just get this real quick. Not to switch gears, but I just want to make this point. When you jump to the 9th chapter, it's the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 9 and verse 1, and it reads, and he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. And how do we measure the times? By the Bible, by the prophecies. This the rod, you see? This is the measuring stick. And when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest shall begin, or Salakia, wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, and we're seeing that on an astronomical level. A gargantuous earthquake just hit. I can't recall the location, but the beloved elder Yashawamba actually posted on his Two Through channel. I actually showed it a few lessons back. I can't remember which one, but I actually did show the video. Just go on Two Through. You know, Elder Yashawama's Two Through channel, and you can see it. Wait till you see the devastation of this last one, man. I believe it was an 8-point-something magnitude earthquake, man. Hey, and this is happening frequently, man. 6.0s, 7-point pluses. You see? All over the earth, man. In uproars of the people, where should we start? You see? Hey, there's a division everywhere, man. We can clearly see there's a division with these Edomites. You see? You got the left and the right. Right? You got the all Americans and the Democrats. You see? Hey, we're in these times, man. We're in these times, right? Continuing on. Then then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. I just wanted to make that point. You see, we're living in this time. The book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 6. In verse 18 again, and it said, behold, the days come that I will begin to draw nigh and to visit them that dwell upon the earth. And Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, he is drawing nigh. Because again, we're seeing earthquakes everywhere and uproars of the people everywhere, man. Evil and only evil has come. You see? This is how we know Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is drawing nigh. Right? Continuing on. And will begin to make inquisition of them what they be that have hurt unjustly with their unrighteousness. Right? Who's that? Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. Hey, this is another key point on how we know Yahweh Ba'ashem is drawing nigh. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is drawing nigh. Because he's beginning to make inquisition on this demon, evil E. And when you go into that word inquisition, Salakia. Turn that down a little bit.
Inquisition.
All right? A period of prolonged and intensive questioning, or investigation. This is what's happening through the men of the Lord, starting with the elders and apostles of the great millstone on down. Okay? Intense questioning and investigation is going on upon this damn demon through the men of the Lord, man. And how is it going forth? Through the internet, man. And the phone chimed in. Hey, this is why they're pushing for the cancel culture, man. You see, because it's where they're being exposed on this internet. You see, the internet, they think they created it, but guess what? It's not willing to serve them, man. You see, let's get some similar words. Interrogation, questioning. Hey, cross-examination. You see, fact-finding. You see, this man's being called on all levels. You know, this information is being thrusted into the earth through the internet, man. You see? Hey, giving more credence to this device being Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai's, man. You see? Hey, that's the spirit. That's heavy. Let's go back. Continuing on in the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 6 and verse 19, it reads, and will begin to make inquisition of them what they be that have heard unjustly and with their unrighteousness. And we know that's talking about Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. That's plain. You know, that's plain and simple. You know, scripture coins this man as a destroyer of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai's heritage, man. You know, this man has completely broken down and destroyed us so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. And after he destroyed us, he stole our identities, man. He stole our heritage after that. That's a cold bastard, man. But guess what? Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai is going to make him pay. And we're living in the time of this man's visitation. You see? Kal Halal Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. Right, continuing on. And when the affliction of Zion shall be fulfilled. See? And this is what we're leading into. The fulfilling of the affliction of Zion. Which is another way of saying Jerusalem. You see? We're heading into a time where Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai is about to completely turn our captivity, man. The Book of Lamentations says it. What? Our iniquity. I gotta get it real quick. I don't want to butcher it, and then we're gonna get to the point. The Book of Lamentations, chapter 4. It's just the spirit. Lamentations chapter 4 and verse 22, and it reads, the punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. See? This is where we're going. This is where we're heading. Right? He will no more carry thee away into captivity. Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai is going to turn our captivity, man. Scripture says right before our eyes. And we're seeing that now on a low level. Hey, but this thing is going to speed up. You see, as these calamities increase, hey, the day draws closer for the captivity of Zion to be completely turned, man. You see, he will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, right? He will discover thy sins, right? Everything you've done is going to be discovered, find out, and answered for. See? It's going to come into the light. It's going to be found out and answered for. Continuing on in the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 6, and verse 20, and here's the point. And when the world that shall begin to vanish away, right, Esau's world, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man's world, scripture says in this same chapter, matter of fact, Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Continuing on. And when the world that shall begin to vanish away shall be finished, then will I show these tokens, right? What tokens? The signs. You see? The books shall be open before the firmament. You see? Again, what's in the firmament? The satellites. You see? The book shall be open before the firmament, and they shall see all together. Right? In these digital epistles, these live streams, these pre-recordings. See? We're seeing all together. You know, you got brothers and sisters with their Bibles out watching videos and grabbing those precepts brothers are bringing out in a lesson. Hey, that's the spirit. Kahala Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. You see? This internet is doing that heavy lifting. That's how we're seeing all together. Through the internet, man. You see? Let's go back to Isaiah. Or Psalms, rather. Salakia. Psalms 19. And continue on. I'm going to start from the top. The book of Psalms, chapter 19 and verse 1. And it reads, the heavens declare the glory of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, and the firmament showeth his handiwork. You see? Hey, this is for the spiritual, man. If you're not spiritually minded, you're not going to be able to see it. That's why scripture says, blessed are your eyes that they see and your ears that they hear, man. You know? Not everyone's going to be able to get this. This is plain to the pure, man. To the pure, all things are pure. You see, continuing on. Verse 2, day unto day uttereth speech, and night unto night showeth knowledge. Right. Epistles are going up day and night. You see? There's no way you can watch every single lesson coming out from the elders and apostles of Great Millstone on down and the like-minded men pushing the same gospel. It's impossible. It's impossible. My notifications, my notifications stay on 9+, man. Because of the brothers pushing this word, man. Stay on 9+, man. You see? I go to bed, 0 notifications. I wake up, 9+. I go to work, let my phone charge, go back to it when it's damn near good to go, 9+. You see why? Because brothers are pushing. The house of David, the house of Dawadah is pushing. You see? There's a different spirit on the brothers that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai is dealing with, man. Yeah, because we understand the times that we're living in. You know, we're in the time, hey, we at the end. Every brother should be on all gas and no brakes, man. You see? All gas and no brakes. Hell, the brakes don't work. All go. You see? Day unto day uttereth speech, and night unto night showeth knowledge. Right? You could eat in the morning. You could eat in the afternoon. You could eat in the evening. And you could eat in the middle of the night. This word is coming out. See? Through the internet is how you're able to get access. Right? This is why this damn devil, he's going to have to take the internet down. But you see? He's going to have to take the internet down, man. He has no options, man. He's going to have to take the internet down. Hey, because this word is going to come out, man. You see, this word is going to come out through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai until he says that's enough. You see, until he says that's enough. Right, let's continue on. And there's going to come a time when he is going to say that's enough. What's that, Amos? Lord willing, we'll get that. Right, continuing on. There is no speech nor language where their voice is not heard. Right, you can push the closed caption, man. And you know Chinese now. You see? Or a Chinese man knows English or whoever. You see, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where you are. You could push that closed caption and you can understand what they're saying. You see, that's why it says that. There is no speech nor language where their voice is not heard. See, with this technology, it could be translated. You could simply push that closed caption. You see? And now you get it. See? That's the power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Right? Continuing on. Verse 4. Their line is gone out through all the earth, and their words to the end of the world. Going back to that Matthew 24. This gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world. You see it? And their words to the end of the world. In them hath he set a tabernacle for the sun. This word is the light. This light is reaching every crevice of the earth, man. Hey, you see? And through the internet. Through this device, it's reaching all four corners of the earth. Hey, but it's not going to be forever. You see, for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans out there still lollygagging, playing around, and not sure if the end is coming. Not sure if the kingdom of heaven is at hand. You're not sure if Yahweh Shai is on his way. Hey, you're going to be fooled, man. Because if you delay, let's get that in Amos. Because, hey, this word is not, there's an expiration date for this word. Let's go to Amos. Amos, the 8th chapter. In the 11th verse. I'm going to start, I'm gonna just get straight to the point. Yeah, I'm going to start at verse 11 and 12 as well. The book of Amos, chapter 8 and verse 11, and it reads, Behold, the days come, saith the Lord power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. Hey, but don't get it twisted. A famine of bread and water is coming. Hey, don't let this precept fool you. All right, there's a play on words here. You know, those of us that are in the know, we know. But just in case there's new listeners, don't let this precept fool you. All right, this is a play on words. A famine of bread and a famine of water is coming. Okay? Famine is that double-barrel shotgun that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai is going to use to punish you wicked people. Hey, and that famine is brewing as I speak. You see? But sticking to the point. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai is going to take this word off the shelf, man. He's going to allow these demons to shut this internet down. Okay? He's going to allow them to make it illegal to speak these words. And you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that took this thing lightly, okay, that took this thing as a game, you're going to be assed out. You're going to be assed out with your ass out, man. You see? You're going to be through. Verse 12, and here's why. Here's the point. This proves it, right? This is how you're going to be moving. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro. Why, Lord? To seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it. Are you going to literally go from sea to sea? You're going to hop on a ship or a boat and go sailing away? Are you going to literally go hop in your car and drive to the east if you live in the north? Or drive to the north if you live in the east? You're going to go all the way down south, go all the way up? No. The internet, man. You're going to be scrolling away. You're going to be smashing the phone, man, looking for the brothers in Holland. You're going to be looking for the brothers in Germany. You see? You're going to be looking for the brothers in Italy. You're going to be looking for the brothers in Texas, New York, Virginia, Boston, Miami, Hawaii. The phone just chimed in. Why? Because this is what's coming down the line, man. Down the pipeline. And you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that are playing around, you're going to be through. You see? Hell, you ain't even going to have internet, man, because the grid's going down. Oh, they ain't tell you? Yeah, the grid's going down. This damn devil's going to take the grid down, man. You see? because of energy crises, man. See? So you better get it while you can. Hey, this is not forever. You think we're going to be on the highways and byways for the rest of our lives, man? Doing digital epistles for the rest of our lives? No. This is for a moment in time, man, to gather the remnant. Hey, just like in the days of Noah, man. Noah was building that ark for over 100 years and preaching and telling these fools what's coming, that it's going to rain, and they didn't listen. Right? They were marrying, giving in marriage, partying, doing their thing. Hey, until the floods came and took them all away. And the same thing's going to happen in these latter days, man. The same thing's going to happen. You see, because Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, he's using this apparatus known as the internet to gather his remnant. And if you slack, if you sleep on the opportunity, you're going to be outside of the temple. You see? You're going to be outside of the temple and you're going to be vulnerable. You're going to be out there with no covering. Okay? No covering. When Jacob's trouble comes, no covering. All right? When the famine hits, no covering. You see? When martial law hits, no covering. That's why scripture says, seek the Lord while he may be found. Call upon him while he is near. Stop playing. You see, we got to, hey, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans got to stop playing. You better get this word while you can. And those of us that have been given the word, we got to push, with all our might. Everything we got, right? The book of Baruch, chapter 4, because this is what this word is doing, man. Hey, and it's a blessing to be able to be part of this gathering, man. To actually be a vessel that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, deemed worthy to be able to actually pass on his message, man. Pass on this word, push this word. You see, scripture says that Israel is like the sand of the sea that cannot be measured, man. Hey, those of us that have this word, man. Hey, this is a blessing. And we got to push. And the phone chimed in. We got to make this count. Hey, this is the last shot. Hey, like Eminem. We only got one shot. This is it. You see? This is it. This is the last shot right here. This is the last shot. The book of Baruch, chapter 4, and verse 36, and it reads, O Jerusalem. Remember, Jerusalem is a people before it's a place. Our so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans and their speckled birds. Those that may look like the other nations, but their bloodline goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And their spirit bears witness with the spirit that they're a child of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. They just took on the look of the other nations because of the scattering. You see? O Jerusalem, look about thee toward the east. And behold the joy that cometh unto thee from Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Lo, thy sons come, whom thou sentest away. They come gathered together from the east to the west by the word of the Holy One, rejoicing in the glory of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. How are they gathered together from the east and to the west? By the internet. Remember, 2 Esdras 6. Okay, the book should be open and they should all see together under the firmament. You see? Hey, the internet's doing a heavy lift and it's critical that we use it. You know, it's critical that we use it, to stay, enchanted as well. Of course, we're going to study, we're going to, read, so we're going to read, we're going to study, we're going to do what we have to do, on that level, but the internet is critical to utilize, to be able to, stay in the loop, amongst the brothers, the elders and apostles, and to, hear what the spirit of the church is saying, man, because it's speaking. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is dealing, with the men, the elders and apostles, the great millstone on down, man, to the like-minded men. So it's critical to stay in the loop because, the body has many members, and Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is dealing with each man on their level, and then he's bringing a message. You see, and if we're not in the loop, we're not going to be able to receive that message. You see, but you Akiam and Akwathium, that are playing with this word, that are taking it lightly, understand, that it's not going to be forever. You're not going to be able to receive this word forever if you're just watching epistles and live streams because just to pass time or just to be entertained. You're coming in the wrong spirit. You see, this thing is deadly serious, man. You got to get yourself together. You got to get right. On the return of our Lord Yahweh Shai, you want to be purified and made white. You see? Or you're not going to make it, man. See? You're not going to make it. You're going to fall apart. You see? As this place continues to fall apart. You're going to fall apart right along with it. See? Because you're not going to be built up in the spirit. You see? So, hey, get this word while you can. The kingdom of heaven is at hand. All praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, where I learned this 144% truth. Lord willing, you Akiyam and Akwaf were edifying. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Ka Halalim La Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakah Kodash. Shalom.